Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Davids. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He won't be happy with that one. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hernandez. Barella. Oh, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Hernandez. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Both sides exercising caution for now. No way through. Totti. Pulisic. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he get on the end of this? Barella. Oh, it's Batistuta. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted. Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
Pulisic! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And this is Ibrahimovic. Just eases him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. That's an imaginative pass. That has not gone well.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he was quick to react. Davids. Costa Curta. And it's Totti. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Pings it across. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Chance to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's going to go a long way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Peruzzi. That's been cut out, well played. Now this could be a chance. Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Barella. Now, can they get him away? They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafael Leao. And this is... Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Costa Curta. And he's intervened well there. Mateus. Cafu.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And here's Batistuta. Great vision. Rafael Leao. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running.
Stabia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
The pass has gone astray. And that is a little undercooked. He can run onto that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Optenda. Ibrahimovic takes a shot! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Numero 19. Ibrahimovic.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rafael Leao needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Barella unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Totti. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Rui Costa. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And it's Barella. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bastoni. Costa Curta. Chiellini. Tries to pass it through. And this is Batistuta. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. Rui Costa, foot in, looking for the run. Distributed tidily. Now it's Pulisic. He's got away. Cafu.
Stabia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Stabia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Totti. Looking for options for movement. He's beaten the... Batistuta! That's another chance! And that's a tiny finish! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Lukaku, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, terrible mistake. Here's foul. He's had a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Chiellini. Bastoni, a picture. Oh, what a mistake! He's found some space. It's Çalhanoğlu! That is decidedly lacking. Rabiot aims beyond the defence. Brilliantly cut out. And the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Rabiot, and he's straight offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put.
And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker, to make a statement of intent. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, someone I really like, Peter, is Lautaro Martinez. The graft, the energy, the dynamism, he's got all those properties we expect from South American forwards. And he's also someone who's quite happy to drop back, whether to receive the ball or to make up defensive numbers.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument. Pulisic! He's beaten. Goal! Inter! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, a breakthrough already. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's going in strongly.
That's going wide left. He's having a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Aimed beyond the defence. Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been shoots! Nearly, but not quite. Rafael Leao. He is through here. Rafael Leao. Decent chance! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Locatelli. Here's Zielinski. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Openda showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Openda. And it's Barella. Spread it left. Barella. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Barella wins the duel this time. Brilliantly cut out. Serginho attempts a clearance. And that's going up front in a hurry. He's looking wide. He's got away. That is good strength. Oh, that was vital.
Stabia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pulisic. Zielinski. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Drive. And Martinez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Rafael Zielinski! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that.
He's given it away. That has been cut short. Good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Zielinski. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's had it taken off him. It's a searching pass. That has been slung wide. Referee has just said play on. Rafael Leao unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Engages and forces him off the ball. Openda is flagged offside. Pinches it off him. Thinks about the shot. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pulisic. Oh, well played, well played. Tries to play it through. And now the breakaway. Now, can they get him away? He's on it. Can he get away? And he's cut it out. Batistuta, always looking for that half a chance. Batistuta running with intent. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. And it's Silamakers. And he's being shifted off it. Looking to play him in. Openda. And he is deftly away. There's the shot! And he's found the net! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And here's Rafael Leao. And the return pass. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, that is Pulisic! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Martinez. Totti. Hermoso kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Rafael Leao. There's the header! He's delivered all right!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Simple, certain, effect. Could be danger here. Big and he shoots! And he has his goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Zielinski is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho. Totti purring through the gears. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did. He's had a shot! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Inter Milan have their lead.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Not the most accurate pass.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That's good play. That's cause for mild irritation.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Totti considers his options. Great ball, and he's in here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He's found a way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pulisic carries the ball down the right. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he get it through? Shot at goal! Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic. And
chance for a shot!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pulisic finding himself in space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hermoso. Bastoni. Serginho. And the pass is intercepted. That's that, the end. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody... Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
Daniele Massaro is someone I see as a very versatile forward, Peter.
He's played right across the front line, hasn't he?
Yeah, deployed everywhere in midfield too. As a matter of fact, he's played in defence on occasion, and relatively late in his career, I think the powers that be decided that he's best played through the middle.
What a good decision that's turned out to be.
Yeah, San Massaro.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's in a great position. Oh, Penda! Oh, there's an early warning shot across the bow. And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Akanji gets across and deals with it. It's a really well-measured ball. Totti. Barella. Now it's Openda. Played out to the left flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... He's having a pop! It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to...
Impressive jump! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Barella. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Knocks it into space. Now it's Çalhanoğlu.
This is the time you need that pace.
Dybala stood his ground strongly. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. No, he's missed it.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Davids.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Serginho to Barella. And that has been slung wide. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Akanji. Çalhanoğlu. There's the crossfield ball. Not the most accurate pass.
And saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best.
Just eases him off the ball. Into shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins. Dybala. Oh, super find. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh. Dybala to play it back. He'll try from this.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Gets a good foot in there. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Di Lorenzo. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that is out of play. Davids. Now it's Openda. Tries to play it through. He's through here. Thinks about the shot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, but Dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's Çalhanoğlu! Could be danger here. Has another go! And a neat finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Big chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. He has given that a lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Barella. Totti.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Spread out to the left. That is good alertness. Rafael Leao. Barella. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Dybala. Taken back almost at once. That's it, 45 minutes up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Goes for a shot! Dispatched clinically. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Brilliantly cut out. Barella. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Quality ball. Oh, good spread. Now, can they get him away? Dybala. Oh, he's been caught napping. Barella.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
And he's had it nicked away. Openda. Now it's Openda. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Serginho. And it's Barella. Kone. This is a promising build-up. Bastoni gets a foot in here. That has ended up in no man's land. Kone. And it's Dybala. Foot in. Barella looking for the run. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Çalhanoğlu. Massaro. Who's looking wide. Kone. Now it's Openda. Shifted it to the flank. And he's quick to return it. Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pinches it off him.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Dybala showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's picked his way through.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 18, il numero 14, il numero 6.
And this is Lukaku. Lukaku was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Dybala. Oh, well played, well sorted out. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Massaro. Good ball, good take.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's being shifted off it. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Akanji is pretty much... That could spell trouble. And he's got the beating of his man. Serginho. Lofted upfield. In with the challenge. Davids. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 23. Lascia il campo per il
No winner
22.
in 90, 30 more to come. And he's managed to get free. Bastoni, Totti. And here's Thuram. And it's Serginho. Thuram receives it in a wide position. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He is through here. Massaro. And the pass is intercepted. Here's a chance! And how did he not put that away?
Martinez fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
Il numero 9, il numero 20.
And it's been taken short. He's going for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Corner number 3 coming up. Di Lorenzo goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lukaku. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Lukaku. And he's lost his man here. Now this could be a chance. Serginho. Thuram. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found the way through. Serginho. In it comes. Punched away. And we're halfway through extra time. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This the final 15 minutes for someone to do something.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Çalhanoğlu, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Zielinski, spread it left. And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Çalhanoğlu. And this is Lukaku. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Now can it... Thuram!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Looking to play him in. And the shot! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! Oh, Wonderful effort, all by himself.
Pulisic just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, that's a key interception. I think we're just about done here. Akanji cuts out the pass.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Aims beyond the defence. And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, we're on the way.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
He's going all the way! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's a throw-in. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a key interception. Barella, good, strong midfield running here. Akanji. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Zielinski. Oh, well played, well played. Lofted upfield. Çalhanoğlu. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. It's a throw-in. Now, can they get him away? It's a good-looking delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And that has left him in a heap. Totti going about things with real menace. Now it's Barella. Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Aims beyond the defence. And there's the shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Kostic. Now it's Zielinski. No, he's not getting past him there. Quality ball. Darmian. Good purposeful running this. No, it's come to nothing. That's destined for the flank. Barella. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Martinez. And he's lost his man here. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He is through here. Çalhanoğlu. Zielinski. He's got away. That's a good foot in there. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Barella. Played out to the left flank.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Kamate. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's picked his way through. That is good strength. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way. He's had a shot! Rafael Leao! That is wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
And that's too far for anyone. Davids.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. Barella. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Zielinski. What's going wide left? And Inter now could counter-attack. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Zielinski.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Barella. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. So we're off again.
Stabia can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Openda. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. That has been slung wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's gone for a throw-in. Rafael Leao. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Totti. And he's managed to get free. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barella. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Openda. Spread out to the left.
This is the time you need that pace.
Serginho has it out wide and in space. Still just a single goal between the sides. He's looking wide. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's well spotted. Costa Curta. Kostic running with intent. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily.
Martinez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Looking to play him in. Barella knocks it into space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, the defence... Oh, what a mistake! Can he spark a counter here? He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Spread it left. Now it's Rafael Leao. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Openda running with the ball. Serginho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, good take in a good area. Zielinski. Martinez engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Barella. Now it's Openda. He shifted it to the flank. Costa Curta was in no mood for any of that. Strong running down that left flank. Can he get on the end of this? Played into the box. Towering header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. And the shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Leading by two, and the finishing line in sight. Çalhanoğlu.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, good effort! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Looking for options. And the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
2 minutes to be added on. Zielinski, the most accurate pass. Barella. And there goes the final whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and... Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for...
He's going for goal! And he can clear it away. Pinches it off him. Now that looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space. He won't be happy with that one. Just eases him off the ball. Played through into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Out of play for a throw. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Davids. That's destined for the flank. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So,
and the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Openda deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rafael Leao finding himself in space. Totti, that's a good ball out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. No goals as yet. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Openda. Can he get on the end of this? Kone. Well, that has not gone well. And that is a little undercooked. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Barella. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Martinez. And he's intervened well there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Rafael Leao. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. In towards the back stick. And he's there to clear it. Good read, needed to be.
Stabia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That's a little off target. Serginho. It's a pretty loose pass. Totti. Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's picked his way through. That is good strength. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Luis Enrique! No, just not quite. And the finish! Driving on and making good progress, threads one in. That is good alertness. Dumfries, he steps in, and that's the end of that. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Impressive jump! Goal! Inter! The first significant strike. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Short changes him with that pass. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Barella doesn't quite get there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely spread. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played in. Well read. And the danger is averted. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Good ball, good take. Space for him to turn and look. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Akanji, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No way through there. Try. Barella! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Spread it left, and he's picked it up out wide. And the shot! And he's found the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pass somewhat off target. And he's in on goal. Openda was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Luis Enrique going after that. Now that's well seen too. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15.
He gets it ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Now it's Rafael Leao. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Barella. And now a sudden chance to counter. Totti demonstrating his defensive quality there. Davids. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's come to nothing. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Barella. Oh, that's a key interception. Serginho. He has a look out. It's Lukaku! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Serginho. Lukaku. Here's Rafael Leao. Not the most accurate pass. Barella. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Costa Curta carries the ball down the right. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That pass has been well intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. Luis Enrique looking to receive it in space. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 27, numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero 18.
Zielinski, and he's gone searching crossfield and smartly reclaimed. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now, can they get him away? Peruzzi breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And that's a throw-in. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's straight offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Thuram. Knocks it out wide. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's well spotted. Di Marco. He's in plenty of space here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Barella. Played out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's taking no chances there. Thuram. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a seguire le indicazioni delle forze dell'ordine visualizzate a breve sul maxi schermo. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 23 viene sostituito con il numero 20.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. That has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Taken back almost at once.
There they go, hunting again.
Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Lukaku. Tries to play it through. Now it's Pulisic. Pulisic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's going to go a long way. Great vision. Rafael Leao. And here's Lukaku. And this is Del Piero. And he shoots! It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Del Piero shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafael Leao. Davids. Çalhanoğlu. Good punt. Great chance! It's hit the upright. No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. So that was it, the first period of extra time. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Looking to play him in. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. He's got away. In by DiMarco. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries one from range. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Corner number 2 then. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, this looks sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a look and place it forward. Looking for options for movement. Might be danger here. And here's Del Piero. He's found a way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's run loose here. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Lukaku. Barella. It's a pretty loose pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Del Piero. Nice interception, well timed. So there you have it, penalties. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So it all comes down to this, the ultimate test of mettle and mentality from the spot. So, are we ready? Pulisic is first to take the long walk. Oh, it's a nightmare start. Heads in hands. The reaction says it all.
I don't think he ever really looked comfortable, put too much pressure on himself.
That's a brilliant read. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
DiMarco is the man who's second in line. And he puts it away.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
This turn to level matters.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
We're on to number 3 here. No! Hit it straight down the keeper's throat.
I suspect a change of mind could have been the problem then.
Lukaku is 4th up.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So the 4th man in line walking up to the spot. Oh, it's saved! Straight at the keeper.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target. He's telling himself he can get it done. He just has to pick the right spot.
Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. Inter Milan have to score. Now there's a penalty. And that takes us to sudden death. Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Oh, stuck away with absolute confidence.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Inter Milan looking to save match point. Dispatched! There will be more of this. It's 3 each. Davids, second of those not initially chosen.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
Dispatched! There will be more of this.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
Costa Curta probably wasn't expecting to take this. Nerves, what nerves?
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
So where on earth is this heading? We're up to 9.
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
Inter Milan are looking to save match point. And that is the end of that.
Oh, just allow me to get my breath back a little here, Peter. What an ending. Fantastic.
Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway. Well, Milson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics?
No chance.
Vinicius Junior plays a sharp little ball here. Chooses to go cross-field. Nicely spread. Guti. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's made its way to him. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Guti! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, he's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And this is Lewandowski. That has been slung wide. Played in. Gets his head on it! Spread it left. Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's aimed in. Towering header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's Pedri. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now, and it's in! But that is not going to count.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Not the most accurate pass. Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. Picked out brilliantly. Taken back almost at once. Pedri. Played out towards the right wing. Great vision. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Bilbao still without a single shot on target. Juli. Yamal receives it in a... Yamal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Bilbao have the chance to go... And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's in, must be! That's going to go a long way. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Rashford absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
De Jong. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Out for a throw. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now he's running away. Pedri. And Yamal. Looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
Vinicius Junior. Yamal. He's got away. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. He is through here. Oh, there's the shot. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Rashford. Camavinga spots it and intercepts. And this is Lewandowski. Vinicius Junior. That's going wide left. And that is a little undercooked. Vinicius Junior. And here's Yamal. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
De Jong. It's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it into space. Yamal. He's picked his way through. And he's in on goal. And it's Tchouaméni. Edmilson.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lewandowski. Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. De Jong. Over to the right flank. Yamal. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had it taken off him. Pass somewhat off target. Just about up to the hour now. Now this could be a chance. And still, we await the first breakthrough. It's a pretty loose pass. Strong running down that left flank. That's good vision. No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rashford. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 26, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 8,
Edmilson.
El dorsal 11, el dorsal 14.
And it's Maradona.
Será
And the through ball. Oh, super. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And the game has liftoff. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to pass it through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Bilbao are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Space for him to turn and look. Produces a cross.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pedri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Edmilson, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Oh, here's an interesting matchup. Good ball, good take. And he's lost his man here. He's going for goal! And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Barcelona have their third corner. Oh, good climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Out towards the flank. The ball has bounced loose now. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that has not gone well. Edmilson. The final seconds now. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Tries to play it through. Looking for options for movement. Chance here to counter.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. And they win it back again. Guardiola. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really... Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Mbappe. De Jong. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well played. And he shoots! There's a goal! And there is your opener. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Bilbao penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Looking early. Towering header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's picked out the run. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And this is Lewandowski. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Olmo. Forced to go back. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. First quarter of an hour gone. Dani Olmo. Some really... Lewandowski! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Chouameni, and he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get it through? Oh, shooting chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dani Olmo, passing is crisp and sharp. Solot. Lewandowski. Shoots! In he goes again! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Olmo, played out to the left flank. That'll be a throw-in. Lopez. That's going wide left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found the way through. Pau Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That has not gone well. Yamal. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold.
Bilbao couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Mbappe. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's goal side. He's on it. Can he get away?
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Aims beyond the defence. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Bilbao are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Cambio de jugadores.
Down to business again.
Bilbao can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Mbappe! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that has put paid to that. This looks promising. Ferran Torres. The ball goes in. Terrific effort! And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
And a header! But he's left disappointed.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Chouameni, nicely intercepted.
Bilbao really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Now, can they get him away? Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe! Yamal! He has a look up. Oh, that was vital. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. He's beaten the last man, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's a key interception. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. Solot! Brilliant from Solot! A finish of true class! And the comeback is complete. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Mbappe is fouled, and he is going into that little black book.
Se va a realizar un cambio de